don't think anybody's in here yet, so I'm gonna draw my favorite Pokemon. So somebody shows up, tell me to stop.
Wait, which one's that?
Charmander.
All right. So lazy. Going down the list of Pokemon, choosing which one is your favorite. You just pick the first one.
He's a fire-breathing dinosaur.
It started flipping through all the Pokemon. You're just like, no, stop! I don't want to do this.
He's a fire-breathing dinosaur.
Whatever, the first one, done. Is Charmander still number 1 on the list?
I thought he was number 2.
That doesn't make sense because he's the first evolution. So it's either Charmander, Bulbasaur, or Squirtle.
Oh, right.
I'm pretty sure it's Charmander.
No, you're on your phone.
They do shuffle it around sometimes by Pokedex, but I'm pretty sure those 3 are always in the beginning. And I am on my phone. I don't know. I'd rather Tisk have you.
He's an adorable fire-breathing dinosaur. How would, like a little tiny T-Rex with fire tail. How would I not choose him?
You make a good point. You make a good point.
Who was your favorite before Fetus there? Wait, is he your favorite?
Probably. I don't keep up with Pokemon. Like, you mean what was my favorite Gen 1? I don't even know what Gen Fetus Pair is.
I don't either.
Golem. Golem is probably to this day the worst Pokemon design. That's one that's just a ball of rocks with a turtle head sticking out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are Pokemon? I think Haunter was alright. I originally, like at the time, like 1996, thought Scyther was awesome.
Cider's pretty cool.
It's a bug with sides. It feels kind of edgelord. As far as Pokemon goes. I mean, until they literally started giving them witch hats and shit. There are Pokemon who have witch hats permanently affixed to their heads. Wait, I see more messages in the chat. Is that all still just you?
No, it's just me. There's a whole YouTube welcoming us to live chat, and then me saying that we're in the red.
okay. The National Pokedex, which is like the main one, lists them by region.
Oh.
So, like, I'm guessing the original 150 then are in their original order, and Charmander is actually number 4.
Oh.
Bulbasaur is first.
I didn't think he was number 1.
No, he's not. You made a terrible choice.
Can't win.
I like Geodude a lot. I think Magmar sucks. That's why you never hear about Magmar. Because he's terrible.
I'm sure Magmar is somebody's favorite Pokemon.
That would be very surprising. Oh yeah, Aerodactyl. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of terrible designs in Gen 1. Aerodactyl is just a pterodactyl, but like with a more generic dinosaur head. Goldine is just a fish. I don't have glasses on. What I have? Oh, it's adorable. It's adorable. Did the tweet go out?
Yeah, that's what went out.
Let me sit. Oh, I like XAQ, which is just a bunch of eggs. There's a lot of Pokemon in Gen 1 that are just like, can't really be considered a Pokemon. They're kind of just the same Pokemon a bunch of times. Like Dugtrio. Whatever the magnet one, when there's a bunch of magnets.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'll just keep doodling.
Does you want to draw Magmar?
Magmar. It's like
He's one with a. He's like a duck with a butt for a head.
Magmar.
It's a really terrible design.
You're right. He's a duck with a
Look
butt
at that
for
piece
a
of
head.
crap. This weird butt head.
Let's draw a fire Pokemon today. Wow, yeah,
It's a mess.
he's a hot mess.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see
It's a hot mess because of fire. Does fire.
Because fire Pokemon? I kind of want to finish that Charmander. I got 2.
Oh, wheezing kind of counts as one of those. Because wheezing just looks like coughing with cancer. But the cancer is like another coughing.
What a whole thing is.
Balthazar.
Balthazar. The most takes with Gertrude?
No, it was a much like simpler name. It was like Mr. Butthole or something. Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Mr. Poopy Butthole. Let's drop that.
Oh my god, there's so many Pokemon I just forgot about. Horsey. It's just a seahorse.
Yeah. Oh, we're in the green and nobody's here.
Oh, I see. There's Pokemon. I assume it's Polytoad, which evolves from Poliwhirl. So it's like a toad with a spiral on it. But it's listed under the Gen 2 Pokemon because they didn't. You know how they added new evolutions for old Pokemon in Gen 2?
Yeah.
So I was reading it as like Politoad. I was like, oh, is it just like is his backstory that he has really good manners? Yeah, they kind of got their shit together by Gen 2 in terms of like design. I'm actually surprised nobody started describe yourself in 4 Pokemon. Maybe I should start that.
I think that's a fun idea.
I like very specifically shouldn't be allowed to be the one to start that. You got quite a few new Twitter followers today off the back of posting on that
Oh yeah.
website. Who cares? It's fine. We should get pizza.
I had pizza last night.
I know.
You want another?
We should get another.
Okay.
He doesn't have to. What? Oh, did you do it?
But I'm working on it.
Oh God, you made him look kind of cool. Is that allowed?
That's how I do.
Oh, so your gesture was like pining for pizza?
Paying for people.
Yeah, this is strange. Though, I mean, I guess everybody's busy praying and thinking.
I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, I don't think I've. Bing bong. Also, isn't Monday a long thing? A long thing?
For Canada land, I don't know if it is in the States.
Yeah.
I know usually, you know,
They usually try to make the line up.
yeah. Oh, somebody's in here. Who are you? Oh, it's Matt. But my calendar says Civic Holiday and Heritage Day.
I'm assuming one of those is the American one. And I know Civic Holiday is the Canadian.
It's listed as Canada and AB. What's an AB?
And what?
AB.
Oh, I have no idea. Like, I guess Alberta, but I assume that's covered by
yeah.
Canada. It would be Canada and Alberta. That makes no sense.
Maybe it's just Alberta. No, that would be-
Oh, maybe it's called a different thing in Alberta. That could be.
What are his arms? What are those? Are they feathers? I'm gonna go feathers.
Yeah, I would guess they're supposed to be like tassels or something. Right? Stop making Magmar look neat.
No.
Stop it.
It's got some jiggle to him. Oh, I see. Civic holidays are for government workers, whereas statutory is for everyone. So,
Fuck you, I'm allowed to celebrate Civic Holiday.
postal workers are off tomorrow.
for the government. I'll still observe it.
Does that mean you're off tomorrow, Matt? Do you want to pick a Pokemon for me?
Choose another dumb one. Make her drop gold.
How do you pronounce that? Alola?
Alola.
Alola?
It's like Aloha, but it's Alola.
Alola and Golem.
Oh, did they make an Alolan one? Did they fix gold?
I thought we noticed that the last time I went looking for images of him. Right, because he has a little mustache. He has like a rock mustache.
It's definitely better. Now, why didn't they fix Magmar? I guess they were like, yeah, that's good.
You didn't see my Charmander. Isn't he cute?
Thank you.
He's like, here's my butt. This is terrible.
Yeah, it's still not great, but it's better than what they had.
Alright. Oh, yeah.
What is that? Is that like a rock shooter? I also like that he has chest hair.
He's got chest rock.
It's very difficult to walk. Resistance is pain for a Alolan Golem. With his vestigial arms, they can't really do anything.
Yeah.
Leo, would you like a penna? Would you like a penna? Peanut butter and jam.
Lamb.
Horticulture. Jesuit. Are you making him cool again?
That's what I do. God.
God, why is it always got to be cool? Holy shit. I'll tell you later. I don't want to talk about
Is it more shooting stuff?
it. Neil deGrasse Tyson just what? In the past 48 hours, or I can try to do it in his voice. In the past 48 hours, the U.S. horrifically lost 34 people to mass shootings. On average, across any 48 hours, we also lose 500 to medical errors, 300 to the flu, 250 to suicide. It continues. The point is, he's literally in this tweet trying to be like, don't get your panties in a bunch. We lose so many people to natural causes.
What the hell is his point?
To be a contrarian asshole like he fucking always is. God, that guy's a piece of shit. And he got Me Too. What happened to that?
I'm not sure enough evidence was there.
He just fucking parlayed that, like, Apophis meteor story into a whole career.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Simon. I'm glad you could come, dude. I've only really.
What's up?
I've only been at this for about 35 minutes now, so you haven't missed much. But I'm drawing Pokemon today because I feel terrible and the world is garbage, and I just want to draw adorable monsters. So far, I've drawn Alolan,
Alolan.
Golem.
Golem. Golem is from Lord of the Rings.
You're from Lord of the Rings.
No.
And Magmar.
Alolan.
And Charmander.
Golem.
And yeah, Matt, we saw the Lady Turtle. I think she's really cool. The backstory was kind of neat.
I'm sorry, what?
What is her name?
Lady Turtle?
The Turtles. Ninja Turtles.
I have no idea what you're talking
We were talking about this. Sophie added a new turtle that used to be.
about. Oh, I didn't know that. We were talking about Sophie being on Ninja Turtles. I didn't know she had a
Oh,
character.
I brought this up. Is
We
there-
talked about her doing Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
I thought there already was in the next mutation. There was Venus de Milo.
It's
The
been
turtle.
decided that we're not talking about her anymore.
That doesn't even make sense because Venus de Milo isn't a fucking artist. That's a work of art, isn't it?
Yeah.
It should be like Artemisia. The new turtle should be Artemisia. Gentileschi, she's the one who she was Caravaggio's protege. She did Jude the Slaying Holofernes. Dude getting his head cut off by like candlelight.
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
That's what the new turtle should be named. I would be surprised if it wasn't. I'm sure if you looked it up, that's probably what its name is. Like if you want like a Renaissance era,
I
high impact female artist, that's probably the one you go to.
I don't think they renamed her because she's an existing character that was saved by blood transfusion from Leo.
Oh, that's dumb.
She was
Wait, so her name is Venus?
no. I don't know her name. I don't remember her name.
Carol.
Jenica, right.
Wait, what? So she just has a regular name?
Yes, because she was a human.
That's
I kept
dumb.
trying to get to that point.
That's dumb.
Well, now she's a turtle.
That's also not how the mutagen works, thanks. Unless, I guess they're kind of using the rules from the shitty Bay movies. Or how they become human, like, very briefly. Or almost, or don't. I forget. Out of the Shadows was such a piece of shit. The first one was a piece of shit, too, for, like, the opposite reasons. You should have done Magmar.
I did do that.
No. Like, the Pokemon company should have redesigned Magmar.
Oh.
Now we get a bunch of British Pokemon. And a new one. Actually, some of the designs that they've shown off so far are really cool.
I'm most excited to see what Scorbunny's evolutions are due to the soccer hooligan connection. But I'm kind of, my hands are tied. I kind of have to be a Samba boy.
Yeah, Satna, there's a new female turtle. And her color is yellow. Oh, we're gonna be on another podcast toward the end of the month.
Are we sure it's a podcast?
Or
Or is it just like a web show?
I don't know. We're gonna be talking to somebody toward the end of the month. I'm still not entirely clear what it is. This guy is silly.
Oh, he's great. The mustache does kind of undercut the like that almost looks like a military railgun. I assume that's what it's supposed to be. To me, it looks like it's some sort of like electromagnetic fires a rock off his back. But it undercuts the badassness of that with his big Italian mustache and chest hair that he's got going on there. He looks like he owns a pizza place.
Oh, Matt says he's rock/electric Pokemon.
That makes sense.
I know his mustache is a little silly. I like it. I think it's fun, but kind of ruins the rest of the design, or it makes it better. I don't know. I don't know which. A nasty sinewy Mewtwo, that'd be cool.
That'd be pretty great, yeah.
I've drawn Mewtwo once in college. I was waiting for my ride to come and pick me up from work. That's silly. Sign that. Oh, I got you here. Let me show you a thing. So I'm working on that for you. It's kind of fun putting it up against the old one. I just gotta add the glasses and get them inked and colored. God, what year was that? Was that? I think it was 2016.
I have no
That
idea.
was a long time ago. Yay, I'm glad you like it. But yeah, I've been working on this off and on between commissions for Leo. So I think I'm going to try to get it inked and colored tonight. We'll see how that goes. Since you don't know Pokemon all that much, do you have any other ideas for a request? Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, the stream is separate from me working on a headshot for you. If you want, it doesn't. I mean, since you don't really know Pokemon all that much, I'm not gonna ask you to give me a request if you don't want to. But like, if you have any other ideas, that'd be fine too. You know what? I will draw you a Pikachu. All right. I don't think I've ever drawn Pikachu.
Really?
I don't think. Yeah. Oh, what brush should I use? I think it's a brush by Frenon. It's just called Rough Pencil. And I played with the settings. I think you guys can see them. Can you see them? Yeah. The settings over here to the left, I kind of played with them a little bit to get the kind of texture that I wanted. it's kind of something that I just kind of hung on to from when I was in school for animation. The when I was learning traditional animation, our rough sketches were always in red first, and then our clean sketches were in blue, and then when we went to go finalize the different frames, it was either in black or we went straight to cells. And I don't know why, because it's really kind of just unnecessary. And when I'm doing digital stuff, but it makes me comfortable. It makes it feel more like it's my traditional art still. Yeah, it was. Hi, Rob. I'm here on Pokemon today. I do work in other colors sometimes too. Like if I have multiple layers that I'm not quite ready to merge down yet. It's always red and blue, but sometimes I'll go purple.
For some reason, when I do that, I don't use different colors, so it's extremely confusing. Colby, you must need the pens. She was so angry.
you how many Pokemon it was?
I'm trying to think of another terrible one. That aren't just like, oh, Sea King is a fish.
Gold. I'm gonna have to Google those.
What are those?
Kabutops? I don't know how to pronounce any of these names.
It's one of the bug ones, I'm pretty sure.
And
I think it's an insect.
Omanite?
Omanite, I can't remember. Oh, I think that's one of the Ammonite ones.
Oh,
Except alive and not a fossil.
yeah. The evil Pikachu is actually really cute.
It looks like if there was a Pokemon horror movie that was just Gremlins but with Pikachus. It's hitting.
It's like a cat. He got near his kibble. Okay, so Kabutops. So this guy. So this guy with Omanite's face.
Oh, are you putting them together?
That's what Rob suggested.
Oh shit! It's like the Pokemon mashup. It's like,
This is fun. I like this. Okay. Oh, Rob, you weren't here for the earlier ones. I did a Charmander. I was waiting for people to show up. And Ty suggested Myanmar. I made him look too cool though. Rob said the Magmar looks like he's going full Saiyan.
Kinda, yeah.
Didn't hit myself.
Oh, Jesus. It's the horror Pokemon. Oh, I was thinking of Omastar, which is the same Pokemon but with like spikes, a beak.
Oh.
Beautiful boys. Beautiful fossil boys.
Evil Rocket Pokemon cards. I'm not sure I've seen those. We should Google that. Evil Rocket Pokemon cards.
I'm on it.
Rob says the art on those cards is pretty cool.
Ah. Hang on. I don't think this is what he meant. Everywhere I look on this image, it just keeps getting funnier.
He just added at least my younger brain looking back at them. It's been a few years.
No, I'm pretty sure I just found the wrong thing.
Oh. Like this one.
So there was the first image result for Evil Rocket Pokemon card.
That just mentioned the Slowpoke one. um,
That was the first result.
I'm not even sure what I'm looking at.
I think it's clearly a homemade card of a bullet bill.
I hate bullet bills as a card.
Yeah, and then as soon as I saw blast, I cannot say that word again. Like it becomes so absurd.
Did you?
This was literally the first image result for Evil Rocket Pokemon card.
Oh.
Here's Team Rocket Pikachu, and it's another homemade card. And it looks like it's from like a Korn album cover. I guess that's what I get for using DuckDuckGo. Maybe I should actually search in Google.
Yeah. Hey, Rach. We're doing Pokemon today.
As for real cards that are coming up under these results, I don't see anything terribly. Like, there's nothing bad. Like, it's all Ken Sujimori, this art. I would say that the art's gotten a lot better. The original Slowpoke card art is so very wide. I'm wondering if that art was like the artist they got was already famous in Japan for like different reasons. Because like it's super minimalist to the point that like maybe it's somebody who does a lot of like Hello Kitty style stuff.
Oh.
Like, have you ever seen it? What the Slowpoke card looks like?
No.
It is baffling. I gotta go get more water. Albert, that looks great. Shit.
lost track of all the tentacles I did. Okay, alright. Speaking of drawing in different colors, if I'm ever doing anything that has like a lot of like tendrils of any kind, tentacles or braids or whatever, I'll usually do each one in a different color so I can follow them back to their source. Because that kind of accuracy is like my bag. I have to keep track of all of them. I did not do a good job here. We updated the website for the first time in forever today. We just put up Actu's poster. Just to let everybody know that we're still here. And that before the launch of Act 2, we're gonna leave Tumblr. Just because RS is so sand colored that like so many of our previous pages were marked for deletion by Tumblr because they look like, you know, nude skin. We don't want to have to fight with that anymore. Yeah, honestly, it would just be nice to have a real site. Right, I'm gonna wrap this Pokemon up before too long. If you have any Poke ideas,
Sorry, Leah suddenly demanded food.
well, Rob said he sent you the link, like the wiki link to all the
Yeah, I just got it.
evil Pokemon.
Just in time to blaze. 419, bitches.
Yeah, these look about on par with what I remember from the game.
Matt says, hey, remember Prince of Persia and how that was a good game series and how Ubisoft is sitting on that license like a bunch of losers?
What about it?
What about... honestly, I've never played a Prince of Persia game. I really should.
What?
I don't know, yes.
Was this unprovoked?
Yeah.
Because the original Prince of Persia games are like impressive and interesting, but not really fun by today's standards.
No.
And then the first reboot, I don't think you want to, like, if you go back to that first reboot and it's so edgy, where it kind of has shoulder length hair and Godsmack did the soundtrack.
Oh.
I think that was that one. That might have been the second reboot. I don't remember. I remember watching Matt play a Prince of Persia game, and Godsmack was playing in this Arabian fantasy game. I remember liking the architecture. They kind of took the Agrabah Palace scale from Aladdin and just like kind of went nuts with it. Like just everything's so goddamn big.
That's pretty
That
cool.
that was really cool.
That said, that's Warrior within the sequel to Sands of Time. And yes, Godsmack did the soundtrack.
I don't know. I kind of skip because like I don't give a shit about 3D brawlers, like your Gods of War and your. Though I will say Prince of Persia is definitely more puzzly than say God of War. Like there's a lot more figuring out how to vault from a thing and wall jump and then go off a pole, and it's kind of like a weird puzzle action game. That's kind of neat.
That sounds like I'd enjoy it.
But there's still a lot of like, you're trapped in the throne room. There's guards, and you gotta 3D fight the guards. And it's just like my eyes just glaze over for shit like that. Unless it's Rune, I'm totally in. Because Rune doesn't give a fuck, and it's just like, yeah, whatever. You can 720 in the air, and it's really, really broken. Who gives a crap? It's fun. That's super great. I like that.
Looks like he's having fun. Whatever he's doing.
You know what other two you should combine a Voltorb and an Electrode.
Or
Yeah. You can call it Orb.
Todd McFarlane was one of the designers for Sands of Time.
Yeah, that makes fucking sense.
I believe that. I at least know that much about it. Yeah.
God, now that I think of it, even the 3D model of your dude looks like a Todd McFarlane face. Holy shit. Godsmack aside, I guess I'm thinking of a different game. I do remember enjoying the soundtrack to Sands of Time. Because it was kind of just vaguely Middle Eastern ass-kicking music. It was pretty good.
About what year was that?
I don't know. 2000 and angst.
Because I feel like
I think it was original Xbox.
they did one of, I think it was The Mummy Returns, but they did a song for it, and it was kind of vaguely Egyptian sounded.
Who's they?
Godsmack.
Oh, does Godsmack just do Middle Eastern themed video games?
No, I'm saying that was around the same time, perhaps they just did multiple songs that sounded like that.
I remember when Godsmack was a thing, and like when music videos were a thing. I remember not liking their music, and 20 years later, I can't remember any of their music. The only thing I know about Godsmack is that they did music for a Prince of Persia game. I seem to recall it was kind of like a Kiss phenomenon, where like, given the impact and heaviness and shock value of their music, they don't deserve the name Godsmack.
Yeah.
Sort of like how Kiss dresses in like Demon Warrior armor, and then their music sounds like that, and it's like, why? What is going on?
Why
Like, it
not?
looks like they're gonna bust out like black metal, and then it's I want to rock and roll all night. It's like, what the fuck is going on? How the hell did this spawn an empire?
I Stand Alone. Yeah, that was the song.
I'm sorry, that was for what?
That was on like doing the credits.
That certainly doesn't sound Egyptian.
Yeah, it sounds kind of like that. Yeah, it does.
You mean that?
Oh, that's I Stand Alone.
Isn't that song?
Okay, never mind. Maybe I'm not. Maybe it wasn't God's. I don't know.
Is Mummy Returns Diablo 2 the movie? Is that the one where they go into the jungle and there's all the little fetishes that they have to fight, and
Yes.
then the rock is just Duriel?
Yeah.
I saw that one in theaters. At the same theater, I watched a lot of shit in. I watched Mummy Returns in that theater, and both Matrix sequels, and House of a Thousand Corpses, and The Core. Well, there's the background fits.
The song I'm thinking is "Forever May Not Be Long Enough"
By Godsmack.
by Live.
Oh, okay.
Who the hell? Maybe they did a different song. I seem to remember them being on a movie soundtrack when I was like, ew. Rob, this was a fun. Thank you.
Yeah, Pokemon combos is actually a really great idea. That everybody's already been drawing, so how the hell are we only jumping on this bandwagon now?
I've done a couple, like the past couple of Pokemon streams,
But you won't do Voltorb and Electro.
because they're both orbs.
Yeah, so you can get them really fast. So it's like no big deal.
It's Rage's turn.
Okay,
I already drew you a Magmar.
fair.
Combo of Snorlax and Stinky. Okay,
Sorry, what was the second one?
Stinky.
As in Rising Sand Stinky?
Our Stinky, yeah.
Awesome.
Snorky. Snorky.
Thank you, bye.
That was Rage's joke.
Thank you, bye.
Snorlax. So cute he is. He's so cute. I love it.
I do hope Ubisoft doesn't make another Prince of Persia, though, because when Ubisoft makes a game, it's bad. So they just shouldn't. They just shouldn't do it, because it'll just be indistinguishable from Assassin's Creed,
Yeah.
but with a Prince of Persia character as the guy.
Oh my god. No way.
It's stinky but fat,
Yeah.
with lines for eyes, and a
Okay.
widow's peak.
I love this art. It's so cute.
Ken Sujimori does cute art.
It's super cute.
Ken Sujimori has $1 billion for drawing like that. This is great. I love this.
I think he had two, right? Was it two or three?
I don't know. What did I do? Write the thing? Jesus.
I think it was two.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, Mankey! I love Mankey. Forgot about Mankey.
He's pretty rad.
And then Primate, which is just Mankey with a mad expression. Madder expression. Gen 1 falls apart if you look too closely.
Wait, no, what you were saying was I walk alone. That's not Dark Side.
No, I don't know. I didn't listen to K-Rock very often. The radio station, not the genre.
Okay.
Matt is the only one who knows what that K-Rock is. What the K-Rock in question is. Go get the real stuff.
Yeah, it's called I Stand. Oh, it was on the Scorpion King. That's why. All right.
Oh, I suddenly remember that song.
That's I Stand Alone by Godsmack. I wasn't losing my mind. All right.
The Scorpion King is like definitely like good bad.
I need to watch it again. I don't remember enjoying it that much.
It's a piece of shit, but it's super fun. Like it's fun shit.
Like I remember liking the character more when he was just, crazy ass god that they fought in Mummy Returns, but
Well, he's
like,
not a character
when-
in Mummy
that's
Returns.
what I'm saying. I liked him more in that because he wasn't wasn't the main attraction.
No, he was literally just a creature effect at the very end. Like the fact that they chose to put the Rock's face on that is very strange.
His few scenes at the beginning of the movie, or like one scene at the beginning of the movie, when he gets Anubis' army and all that, those were fun. I love those movies. The first two.
Did you watch the third one? I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Though by the time you have to break out the title, The Mummy: Tomb of the Dragon's Emperor, or whatever the fuck it's called, that's probably an indicator of the kind of quality you're gonna get. Does Jet Li kick a bunch of people up? Like, does he do a fight?
I believe so.
Or does he just stand around smirking like he sometimes does in movies?
No, I'm pretty sure there's some funny. I've only ever seen it once, and I don't remember a lot. I don't remember hating it.
Jet Li does a really good indignant smirk.
He does.
Where, like, you want to punch him in the fucking face when he smirks at you.
Oh, it's so good. It's like Vegeta here with that.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a good Dragon Ball smirk. And now he looks like a little old man. Due to whatever that health thing he has is. You saw that picture when it went around, right?
Yeah, Matt, they're all the Mummy movies and then Scorpion King are all on Netflix right now.
For real? Like all of them are?
All of them.
Oh, shit. You should have a mummy-thon.
I'm so down. I do remember really missing Emotep.
You know, the first movie is, like, perfect. Like, in terms of, like, being a wonderful little self-contained story that is very self-aware and very smartly written and whatnot, like, I don't want to say it's Back to the Future tier, but it's, like, it's really good.
It's good, yeah.
I don't know when I suddenly got on this Back to the Future train, but they're really good work movies, and I appreciate how utterly perfectly written they are.
Their continuity is incredible. Oh, Snorlax.
This is really great. Hey, won't it be wonderful when they remake Back to the Future?
No, probably won't be.
And it'll star like it'll be like the first movie vehicle for like a young like pop singer. Garbage. No, they just will.
Oh.
I guess it's their. You could probably like the fact that they're remaking both Escape from New York and Big Trouble in Little China. If they can remake like obscure shit like that, or like compared to Back to the Future, obscure shit like that,
Yeah.
they can remake Back to the Future. Is The Rock in both of them? The Rock is in Big Trouble in Little China, but is he in the Escape from New York remake?
I don't know.
There's a small chance I made up the Escape from New York remake. I'm pretty sure that is happening. Look at that beautiful boy.
Do you remember Stinky?
No. I do not.
Poor Stinky. Great, that was fun. Want to do it for 15 minutes?
Yep. God, I hate this. I hate this damn thing that you make me draw. What up, and me? Where is the mic, like physically?
It's on top of my tower.
Top of your chin. Oh my god, seriously?
Apparently it makes us look fine. I need to
Oh,
get out
weird.
of the way of the air conditioner.
Yeah, that makes sense. What should I have to do?
Draw as a trainer.
Oh, that's a good idea. Can we get a Pokemon trainer up here? Evil Rocket Pokemon card that's still up there. Oh, for fuck's sakes. No, more modern. Pokemon trainers can be girls, right? What the fuck are those? Like main character, where they got all the. I'm thinking of a specific like clothing design. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, for real?
You can just drag it over from Google.
Why don't you just drag it over from Google? Maybe. Alright, so we're doing this Ken Sujimori style. We need like very low cheeks. Luckily, he draws people standing exactly the same way I do.
Yeah.
He draws light better than me, though. I like the chunky legs he's got going on.
Oh shit! I should probably get the chat back up here. Shut up! Oh shit! Rob's leaving.
Oh.
Rob, are you still here? Bye, Rob.
Bye, Rob.
Christ. Okay, no, this is a disaster. This is so hard. Okay, why is the back? Okay, there we go. The back of your pen wasn't registering as a razor.
Oh, it does that. You go. If CSV is not the one that's clicked on, and you go from like Google to CSV with the eraser, it acts as if it's just a brush without settings.
That's annoying. Oh my god, this is so hard. How do you work like this? Very good, those Sujimori eyes. They're like super thin.
That's already so good.
Like the nose is like there. Okay, we're gonna transpose dolls. Clothing, we gotta do something Pokemon with it.
I guess less taggers.
Well, yeah, no, it has to look like funky, fresh, like future urban. Like you went to like a outdoors outfitter, but like everything was kind of sci-fi. Oh my god, I can't draw on your computer. I might actually do this for real later.
That's pretty
Wait, this doll. What am I doing? Oh, okay, he draws all his people with the nearest foot facing us exactly. Okay, so we're gonna make this Pokemon style. So we'll give her like it's sleeveless, but it's also a turtleneck. This is awful. She still has a bag, but it's like a trendy backpack now. Guess you gotta get on this hair now. Oh god. No, I should do the ears after I figure out what we're doing with her hairballs. What does he do for like any shapes? Oh, we don't really have any examples of those here.
Is that girl on top with like the red shirt? Does she not have like hair bells?
Kinda, but that's more what I would use for her bangs.
Oh. His hair's always like crazy solid shapes.
It's anime. It's gonna be. Where he loses his citizenship. God, all his women have such tiny ass waists. These
thick ass legs.
I like it. It's like a really nice balance, but it's cold.
I guess if we're gonna give her usual, maybe she just has like long shorts.
Yeah, like all her clothes are Kingdom Hearts if Kingdom Hearts was.
Yeah, it's almost like if Kingdom Hearts was good. Thank goodness modern fandom turned out the way it did, otherwise Kingdom Hearts wouldn't have survived. Nobody would care about 3.
I do wonder how many fans of Kingdom Hearts there are.
My guess is almost 0. That's not true because young children don't fucking understand anything. So Kingdom Hearts also boasts like the worst fantasy character names I've ever seen. They're all really close to each other, and they're like it's like when I name a character, like I am often, oh wow, what is wrong with this foot? I did this foot really bad because I was trying to copy the angle he does it at, but I don't do it at that angle. I don't know. And we got to give her like some sort of like funky two-tone thing with her pants, and then maybe like a fake logo or something on it. Oh right, and then she's an anime character, so they need like ones.
I don't know the names. There's Sarah and Kari and Mr.
No, but then you get into like what's her face? Low Bennett draws them all the time. There's one that's like Zamnus, but then there's another one that's like Ansem, and then like they're so bad, and like I get needled a lot for having silly character names, but like it's like I was saying, I think I made a Patreon post about this, about like the aesthetics of what combinations of letters look like together and how that creates, and especially in a medium like comics where you're looking at the name all the time, like how that can help brand certain ways of thinking about a character. And like I don't think Kingdom Hearts was doing that, because I don't think anybody does that, because as far as I can tell, I made this theory up myself. It really feels like it's just going like, what would Sephiroth name his children? What is Maximum Edge? And just put a bunch of X's and shit into people's names.
What's that next?
Oh shit! Oh, okay. Simon, I don't think Simon is leaving. He's saying he's going to be DMing D&D for 10 hours tomorrow.
Oh my goodness.
That's super badass.
That's so long. That's awesome.
That is super awesome. God, I miss D&D. Okay, I'm gonna make your leg face the right way. Yeah, personally, I agree with Matt. I would not be able to do 10 hours of socializing with anybody. Except for Jen. Because I'm forced to, because we both work from home. What? Why is... Okay, yeah, right. We don't have to set that. Never mind. Okay, birthday, that makes sense. I do it for somebody's birthday. I don't know if I do it as a DM. I do it as a player. I don't think I could DM for that long. We could still be playing on fucking Roll20 right now, just using regular maps. We don't need Tailspire. Speaking of Roll20 too, Pathfinder updated. There's a new Pathfinder, and we should try out Pathfinder. I would love to try out Pathfinder instead of D&D, just to see how it's different. Man, Simon, you were a friggin' warrior, dude. Like, that's insane, and I hope it goes really well. drink lots of water because you're going to be doing so much talking. And I don't know if you're the kind of DM who like does the voices and everything, but like, dude, you are going to be so exhausted. So please take care of yourself. And I guess we could give her like a belt that has the Pokeballs on it. When we were in high school / college, we kind of played like a hybrid of D&D 3.5 and Pathfinder, and it was we were trying to just make a best of both worlds. Though now that everything about Tyrell is called into question, I wonder exactly what we were playing, because it would be irresponsible not to question everything he's ever done.
Mr. Golden should be your Pokemon.
Oh my god, that's great. Wait, hang on. Shit. Wait, what if it's... What if it's Mr. Goldie?
Mr. Goldine! Oh my god.
I forget how his mouth goes off the top of my head.
I don't remember it being a frown. It's more like,
More like a scowl?
yeah, like he's being forced to smile.
This is awful. Yeah, shit. Pathfinder 2.0 just released. We should just get it on the ground floor and just get all the books.
Oh yeah.
Play Pathfinder instead. Just be like, D&D's too commercial. We'll play the slightly lesser known one. I still want to, like, when you know, one day I get back to Rising Sand in its original form. Like, the idea was to have it like as dead simple as possible, where like you have like 3 stats, and like the vast majority of it is like just like a storytelling game practically, where like it's mostly about the fiction that you're creating. Yeah. It's. I'm guessing they're using the word errata as like a addendum. No, what's that? Appendix. Oh, Jesus Christ. Mr. Goldine.
Oh, shit, it's right here.
Oh, yeah, right. Great. And it actually would be kind of a cool exercise to try to get it as close as possible to Sujimori's actual style. And like get that. I guess it's markers, right? He uses markers.
They look like markers.
Let's try this one. Find my picky thing. Wait, where is Low ghost. Oh wow. Okay, so I'm guessing that Sinat did mean 107 pages of errata in the D&D sense. Pathfinder 2 already needs a second printing to fix all the mistakes.
Oh no. Oh, you should do the camper sword.
A what?
Camper sword.
Are you saying sword or sore?
Either or.
Okay.
Go sword Pokemon. Sure.
And but that is definitely spelled with a 5. Why not? Perfect.
All of these are amazing.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Wait.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's just glasses. No, this is good. Oh, they have spooky ghost lines. Perfect.
Oh my god. Okay, how long was the segment been streaming?
Oh, 2 hours and 3 minutes.
I think it's time to wrap this up.
I make celebrated webcomic rising sand. Behold my sand. Why have I done this?
Because I told you to.
Very well. Yeah, we'll get to it eventually. Like, I'm not kidding when I say the comic takes almost all of my waking hours ever. So it's difficult to work on other things. But I would like to get back to it. Perhaps soon. Anyways, I'm gonna go eat spaghetti.
Alright guys, thank you for hanging out with us.
Please enjoy a spaghetti of your own.
You know how I do. I'll send you your sketches like in a couple of weeks. Okay. Alright, good night guys.
Okay, love you, bye.
Okay, bye.